Okay, Tom, let's see if you can improve on the first paper, which you sat for homework. That's correct. 9,417 is correct, so 2 marks for that. That's correct. 102 and 28. Correct. That's pretty good. 2 marks. Full marks for the first page. 7 marks. A kite doesn't have 2 lines of symmetry. A kite has only 2 pairs of has 2 pairs of equal sides, so it is symmetrical that way, but it's not symmetrical that way. If you fold it, it doesn't overlap. It would have to be a rhombus in order for that to work. Now what you've drawn there is a rhombus, but it's not called that. So I'm going to give you 1 for that. An equilateral triangle has more than 1 side of symmetry. It would need to be an isosceles triangle. If you'd have put 2 little tick marks there, you would have got 1 mark, but you're confused with that information. I can't give you either of the marks for that. I can give you that mark, and I can give you that mark, and those are correct as well. Bottom one is wrong. 60 millimeters is much smaller than the size of this page. That's what you're actually looking for there. So you've got 3 out of 4 for that. 7, 8 marks for the page. That's correct. And that's correct as well. Well done. 48, 6, 147 is not bad, and it's fallen. There are fewer people in each year, so you'll get your full marks for that. 2, 4, 5 for that, and 8 for the page. You've gone off my screen, sorry. $27.57. 2. You need to be able to answer this. Have a look at how I've done it on the film clip. That is 7H. That is 42, that is 40. It times in by 4 every time, so that's just 4A. So we got no marks for that one, 1 for that, 2 for that, 1 for that. 15 is wrong, and the units are wrong as well. It should be centimeters cubed for volume, so no marks there. And you need to get yourself a protractor and learn how to use it as far as that is concerned. There. So for the page, 2, 4, 6. Obtuse is correct. You've got a protractor and learned how to use it here, so that's bizarre. It's wrong though. Okay, you've got to go to 136, so you're going 10, 20, blah 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 blah, 120, 130, 140, 136 is going to be there. Okay, so your angle is out. It needs to be there. So you're not going to get that mark, but you will get that mark because it is an obtuse angle. Right, you need to be able to access these questions. Alright, so again, watch what I've done on the video clip. You need to be scoring more than 1 mark on that page for sure. He hasn't travelled 40 miles because he started at 10. He's gone 10, 20, 30 miles. He hasn't gone 75 minutes because it isn't 45. You need to know how many minutes each little square is. He's gone from, he travels 60 minutes in 10 squares, so each little square is 6 minutes. So you're going to lose that. The line of the graph is getting steeper. Where? It's not getting steeper there, it's steeper there. So he's traveling more quickly first, before the first break. So you're not telling me enough information there, and that's wrong because you're not working with 6 minutes a square. So you get no marks for that question, which isn't great. And similarly, you need to be able to deal with reading timetables. Okay, lots of things in maths. You can say to me, what's the point, when are we ever going to use this? And I'd have to say, probably never. But getting information off a timetable, you're almost certainly going to need to do. So 0 for that page, and you need to get that sorted. No, you have found a quarter of the number. What they're asking you to do is what you have to do to find the original number, which is to multiply by 4. So no credit for that. That's correct, so you're going to get 3 marks for that. Less than 9, there are more than 4 numbers less than 9. Okay, that's less than 9, that's less than 9, so is that, so is that, so is that, so is that, so is that. So you're not going to get any marks for that, but you are correctly spotting that it's out of 12. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Watch my clips and you'll easily see how to put that right. Okay, your points are in the right place. It should be positive correlation because they're increasing. Your line of best fit should be a straight line, which generally follows the trend of your graph there. So that kind of thing would be okay, not a freehand join the dots. And then you would read off your graph 320 up to the line and across. So that's easily put right, and you've thrown 3 easy marks away there. This one is correct, well done. This one you've correctly reflected, but your mirror is in the wrong place. You've put your mirror along the x-axis there. The line x equals 1 is in fact there, everywhere where the x coordinate is 1, which means the shape should have ended up there. So you got 1 mark for a correct reflection, but you've lost a mark because your mirror was in the wrong place. 6 marks for the page. That's correct, well done. That's correct, that's one of the folds. It's telling you you have to fold it twice. So you need then to fold it a second time. So marks for the page 4. And although that is correct, it isn't anywhere near a complete answer. There's not enough there for a mark. So 0 for the back page. Total for that one, Tom, is 7, 15, 7, 15, 23, 29, 30, 34, 40, 44 out of 100. 44 would be a grade F. In the first paper you got 28, so it's much better than the first paper, but altogether that is 72 out of 200, which would have given you a final grade of a grade F. So there's still a long way to go, but you can see there that already you're doing much better than you were a week ago. So if we keep that improvement up, then nothing much to worry about.